Top of the morning, good afternoon, hello, and welcome back. You're still here. Okay, Dermot Butley here, creative facilitator of Club Fearless and the My Better Life Book Club. All right, part three of how to take an idea and turn it into a profitable membership. How do you take an idea, a skill, a hobby, something that you love to do, that you love to serve the world with, and how do you turn it into a profitable membership? And a membership is basically just a service or a product that you provide on a monthly basis and you charge people, like Netflix, Amazon Prime, great examples of memberships. All right, in this third part, we're going to talk about the number one reason why people never take action. They have a dream. They have something that I can't tell you how many people over the years that have come to Club Fearless and they say to me, Dermot, can I really do this? To which I always say, yes, if you have a willingness to serve people, if you will give it some time and attention, yes, you can do this. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Now, many, many years ago, I'll tell you a little story. I went to my coach and I asked him that question. Can I really do this, Steve? I have such a desire to build a six-figure, back then it was a six-figure coaching business. I want to be my own boss. I want to travel. I want to coach people and help them to solve their problems in life. I want to make lots of money. And I want to be able to be my own boss. I don't know if I can do this or not. Now, Steve said to me, Dermot, the number one reason why people don't start something that they want to do is because they ask themselves, can I do it? And then the next question is always, how can I do it? Now, when you ask your emotional brain, how can I do it? It seems so big. The emotional brain goes, oh, it's too big. I can't do it. And people never start. 70% of Americans in this country are unhappy in their jobs, unhappy with their career choice, but they're too afraid to change it. Why? Because they answer that question of, can I do this, with other people can do it, but I can't do it. But I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, you can do it. I left school when I was 15, very early in Ireland. I moved when I was 16 away from home to Dublin, to the city. And I was so green as the grass in Ireland. I had zero confidence. And at the time, I felt I had zero zero intelligence. I failed all my exams at school. I didn't pass anything at school. And every time I went to school, I just failed any exam that was given. So eventually, after doing that for so long, I said, I just got to get out of this school. And for many years, I felt like an idiot. I felt really stupid. And I really struggled with this for many, many years. I told myself, Dermot, you're stupid. You can't learn that. And it wasn't until I got into coaching and got into self-development, started reading personal growth books, created a whole membership based on personal growth books because I love reading. I love studying. I love learning. My mantra in my life is anything is possible. Guess what my mantra was many years ago? Nothing is possible for me. For other people, yeah, they can do it, but I can't do it. Now, it wasn't until I joined a community of other people who were doing things that I wanted to do that it exploded. My life just exploded. That's why environment is always stronger than will. If you want to learn something and you want to grow, join a community. One of the reasons that I created Club Fearless, to have that community for people, for entrepreneurs, for creators, for coaches. Because when you're in a community and you see one person doing it, guess what your emotional brain says? If he can do it, if she can do it, if they can do it, I can do it. And when I saw that Steve could do it, Steve was a struggling alcoholic, he was a heroin addict, he had 4 kids, his wife was in a mental institution. He's legendary in the world of coaches, written over 40 books, didn't start till he was after 50. I started seeing I can do it. And I'm here to tell you, you can do it. Now, you alone can do it, but you can't do it alone. You need community. You need people guiding you, helping you, teaching you, supporting you, giving you a pat on the back, giving you a kick up the bum when you need it. In our upcoming 3-day challenge, the first day, we're going to look at your idea. We're going to talk about it. We're going to give you lots and lots of support and encouragement. And in the second day of the 3-day challenge, we're going to look at the idea and we're going to start to play with how might it look like if you were to put it out in the world. I'm going to teach you one of the most powerful things I've ever learned from Stu McLaren, thank you, Stu, is how to actually look at your membership and then how to put it out into the world in a very, very simple, easy way. We're also going to look at how do you tell people. In the next video, we're going to look at how do you tell people about your membership? What do you say? Now, here's your question. Can I do it? It's an okay question. It's a closed-ended question. Here's a better question. If I was to do it, what would be a small first step? Now, when I went to Steve and I asked him, could I do it? He asked me, Dermot, what would be a small, doable first step? And I said, well, to sit down with a cup of tea and just write down my ideas for the art and science of business back in the day. Write down my ideas. And then when I went to him with Club Fearless, I said, Steve, I want to create a Club Fearless for people who want to create and serve and make money with their ideas, with their hobbies, with their skills. And he said, what would be the first easy, doable step that you know you could do? And again, in the 3-day challenge, I'm going to support you to take baby steps. Information is down below. Come to that. If you have an idea, a hobby, a skill, and you want to put it out into the world, don't wait. The world needs your ideas, your dreams, your skills more than you could possibly imagine right now. All right, we'll leave it at that. In the next video, we're going to look at, so let's say you have an idea, but then how do you tell people about the idea? How do you explain? Coaches used to come to me, Dermot, how do I explain coaching? You don't. There's a very, very powerful tool that I learned again from Stu, and it's going to show you how to tell people in a very, very simple way, in a very simple 3-part statement of what it is you do. So enjoy that for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a think about what I shared today and then answer that question. If I was to take a small step, what would it be? I'll see you in the next video.